Legacy Immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Intelligent, like your early levels, and same with Venno. Your early levels are weak. Once you pick up levels, your lane gets really strong. So they go a different route. And I was thinking if IG Vitelli could flip Tiny at all, there would even be a raise to 3.
It's very similar to Kaka, because Kaka is also the kind of hero, the kind of players that put a lot of emphasis on the mid lane for emo, and this, and in this case, it is Butterfly Effect that is getting a lot of that.
Oh my, he actually went down. I was stalking the kill up top, just seeing if the Necrophos was...
So that the fact
They're
that
gonna
they're
go
able
again?
to do this.
Well, Chris will show up now, so with the shards, holds back Yukio. So still a lot of damage on Jiafu. He's struggling to try and deal with the swarm, and Q, why? Man, I'm not expecting 2 kills in the laning phase versus the Necro.
Damn. But she need to be careful though. He's not even getting it.
Butterfly effect. Playing on the higher ground. White Chen, of course, being able to juke and jive. But now with Stranger showing up along with the Weaver. That is a ambitious TP. Maybe just hoping that Stranger...
Mid lane matchup, you double down on it, and you abuse.
Top lane. Maybe this is their angle back in. Yukio's going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Perfect shards block out from Dockery's as well. Strength Shreds is not going to be enough extra health to keep his life. And they are getting nothing else across the map from IG Vitality. Maybe now they'll make the attempt on Wai Chen. The simulate, but still yet to have the level 6 completed. So without the actual step, he has no...
In this mid lane, playing the entire lane phase. Oh, the curse.
Nice shots. Oh, they've still got Stranger though. Pouncing over the tree line in between the towers, but they can turn it back around, and Dockery's applies will filled up in a couple of seconds. So Butterfly Effect is going to be able to cut away the life of the Tusk. Still, man, they need level 6 on White Chen. Maybe this kill can provide it to them. They're getting some pick-me-ups across the map.
Sharp timing as fast as possible.
Butterfly Effect.
Possibly.
Gonna move over. It's gonna be cautious without the BKB yet completed. Now they've got the Soulbind as well, so the potential for the double scythe is gonna be so scary. Jiafu gets the ultimate out. They'll clean off the Razor, and now Stranger, oh, he's stuck in such a tricky position as Fonty gets one more swipe of the claws. 3 for 0 trade. They might even make it a 4th as well as CSJ. Dragged back, Centaur. Not able to get the stealth, unfortunately. Wai Chen. He's got no more ultimate charges. I was soon to fall. Gonna start on Weaver. That's where Stranger can come into play. UI falling pretty low, but they're stuck, man. What a ravage from Stranger, clipping 3. And Adai just swarmed to this side of the map as Fonte soloed down by Butterfly Effect. Simultaneously, the rest of IG Vitality just gonna move over and bring down the Tuskar as well. So that's a 3 for nothing as IG Vitality. And Wai Chen used both his ultimate charges. Stranger's gonna try and jump in. Nice remnant from Wai Chen. Now they're able to land the scythe. Jiafu's still gonna be cautious, but they don't have any vision of the backline, so hesitant on the potential of these tier 2 towers. Especially with the TPs that are now actually starting to come out, but the lasso's there, dragging back the Necrophos to the hands of the Tiny. The burst, it needs to be there before the Ghost Shroud, and I tell you what, with Tiny involved, it always is. Yukio, double kill from himself, is going to be locked into the shards, but they're doing a great job to kite Fonte, though, with Butterfly Effect soaking away minimal amount of damage. It's so awkward to be waiting just to spring a trap on a Razor when you're next to a lane. As all bottom lane, though, Void Spirit gets blown up. Yukio and the Weaver, I don't know how they... It must have been just Shadow Blade into...
Orchid is also on the way soon from Monkey King.
Oh no, they just placed the sentry as soon as Stranger dropped the ward. The strike gonna clip onto 2. So Batrider's gonna be able to move forward to take away the life of the Grimshow. Could a 1-for-1 answer, but they're taking a fight close to the objectives. So the TP's starting to come into the fray. Butterfly Effect continuing to take away the damage from Fonte. But a BKB soon to expire. The shards, perfect placement from Dockery's. But here comes Yukio. BKB, not even needed. He can just rip apart the heroes one by one. It's a Tiny. Oh, it's... You got ages still for 3 minutes on Yukio, so why not with the second life? Dockery's... Dockery's... Yeah, I don't know about that one. Tiny's a scary, scary foe to battle up against 1v1. Wai Chen's gonna try and see if he can maybe step up to the task. And now CSJ, it puts the Void Spirit in a compromised position. So the Ghost Scepter's only gonna do nothing but help rip them apart. And now they're even pouncing behind the throne. Monkey King, a bit cautious, or could preventing the Scythe. And actually, they're just gonna rip apart the Necro too. Onti, he's gonna jump. Link Dagger out. Great timing with the Eel Scepter. They still have Aegis though, so even taking away the first life, it's a difficult task for the lads on Crocodile. And now the BK being rage completely wasted, so they continue hunting Fonty under the tier 4 towers simultaneously to die back for your Necrophos. And this is feeling like the end for Crocodile. No one even dies, and yep, they're gonna tap out.
Man, you can tell the IGV they're really, really good here, especially against a Crocodile, because you have got.
I'm actually intrigued if they. Let's see. Okay, so go for a melee hero instead, which is very interesting. Abaddon, Mars, you're not worried about the Weaver. I guess the side of Crocodile just have to play this super aggressive, and we'll see if that's going to be a factor here. Is QI playing around with the Fairy Fire, but the Boundless Strike clipping them on the outskirts. It's going to be Guo that's able to pick up first blood for the Abba.
That was
That was kind of the issue that DK had prior, was how you could keep up in farm, and I think Fireball definitely provides that.
I think this hero is already rising, in fact. I feel like we are already seeing a lot of this hero right now.
Dude, Stranger, 3 leaps. Oh my god, Stranger's going ham. That Wraith Band as well, helping out with some of the level 15 talent to be able to... Well, hold that thought. We got a bunch of supports collapsing around mid. It's a big timing, but QI is going to be split away from any of his nearby friendlies, so QX is going to end up going down. Butterfly Effect won't have an angle to...
Crocodile is fine.
Wai Chen? Wait, hang on. Wai Chen? That's a tier 1 tower. And Mirana's got another leap. So Stranger's going to try and get some distance. Still will be caught out by the punch. Wai Chen's surprisingly tanky. 1100 health already.
Giving you more.
What's happening in the river?
Arrow.
A long arrow. Oh, just gets there before the nightmare expires. And the rest of Radiant, though, they're coming in the area. Jiafu has Arena. It might be forced to, as a defensive one, just so they can reposition, but...
Solo take down these towers, so they are bringing 3 cores, which is really good.
They have Arena still. Look at Jiafu's positioning. Trying to wrap all the way around. Arena lock. 3 heroes getting control, but that's a 3 tankiest heroes on Dire. They're still trying to go through the life of the Dragon Knight. It's going to take them every ability to get that initial kill. But now, do they have anything left in the tank to go through the rest of IG Vitality? The Fizzle Blade picked up, so Fonte slowly burning away the mana. Yukio might not be recognizing this until too late. Gets a waveform over to his side of the map. They're going to split away for the arrow. Yukio, though, still the prime target. Nightmare out. In fact, the Fiends keep to hold back the Monkey King. Butterfly Effect now is going to free fight to lay down the AoE damage. And my, oh my. That is just way too much for Crocodile to deal with. Now they're even going to turn to Wai Chen as well. An aggressive snowball in. He's going to try and take away the life of QYQX, but he can't even do so. Or we might tick out of the urn. No, he's got a neutral value. I don't remember in that game if it actually did anything. That's the question.
True, I couldn't too.
Oh, QYQO. He's got some heroes behind him. There we go. Arena Wukong's is out. It's going to be a lot of damage at the initial start here onto Butterfly Effect, but as soon as the walls end up shattering, Butterfly Effect can just instantly vacate away from the fight. And now they've used everything on the side of Crocodile, so now you have to respect the second round. As IG Vitality entering the fight. Nice play with a replica. Yukio almost feeling like he's a Mars staple here. Stealing the hero, Spear getting the connection, and now they're continuing to brawl as Wai Chen. Aggressive snowball in the high ground. Another spear from Yukio. Spirit Vessel is being a bit of a deterrent from the Timbersaw. He is respecting this potential to blow him up. But it is nonetheless the carry from Crocodile going down. If they found in the river, it's just going to be Guo. The rest of Crocodile continuing to store the Morphling at the moment. Jaffrey's going to jump. A pretty decent arena. All the damage has solely been used on the Mirana at the moment. CSJ's Menace gone as well with the Nightmare, giving him some breathing room. Now with Butterfly Effect showing up as well, you've got to be so cautious about the Timber Sword's damage. Yukio playing with his own Monkey King, trying to stalk him through the tree line. Speed to be able to cancel the Fiend's Grip. It's like Crocodile, they will escape. Tower, Radiant, they're going to try and play around their triangle though. Great position for Guagu once again, but now with the Photic Shield, oh, Xiaofu! Arena inside the choke point, so there's going to be no way to get into the middle. QY, a decent Fiend's Grip, no one's cancelling the ultimate, so Y10 stuck in the middle. He's still able to hold his life for the moment, but the Wukong's completely avoided as IG Vitality continuing to play the outskirts of the fight as Yukio in trouble. But that's where Butterfly Effect can come into safety. A long timber chain forward. Deeper and deeper they go from Dire. Yukio secures the triple to end the team fight. And they're doing a lot of damage. Radiant don't have Glyph, so their tier 3 is going to fall. YGen? They've got Fiend's Grip. Xiaofu's going to be instantly able to cancel this, but the Monkey King is in prime position to be able to get full utilization out of the arena. So not the worst for IG Vitality. They lose area control now without the arena. Spear connection onto Timber. Fonta's going to try and lay down the Wukong's. Timber, he needs to respect the break that's coming out. A chain down to the right side of the fight. Butterfly Effect hasn't dropped just yet, but now with the reapplication of the Spirit Vessel, they can cut away the Timber, but IG Vitality diving deeper and deeper inside Radiant's territory. Xiaofu, spear connection. He's got the Aegis, so Yukio is going to be okay. In fact, he's actually continuing to stand his ground. Get as much damage out as possible. Boundless and Spear both on cooldown. So Yukio is able to waveform back to the barracks. He's going to have to just try and man-fight his way out of this area. CSJ's going to put his body on the line as well, just breaking the tree dance so Fonte can't continue on. In fact, oh, the Boundless just clipping Yukio. Waveform up though. All fleeing. There's a blink on Mars, surely. Yukio.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that's too close. Smoke up.
Yeah, it's
Look
very
at this. They're under the ward. All of IG Vitality nearby. They're going to target down the Bane. You just highlighted the importance of this hero. Break is out on the Timber Sword. Is unable to chain out of the arena. But Radiant, they haven't gotten enough out of the initial start. And now they have to respect how deep they play into IG Vitality's territory. Yukio's pursuing on. Straight to Fonte. He's able to lay down the Wukong's command. But the extra armor, Yukio's going to continue to stand his ground. They're lacking the detection though. So Fonte waiting until they get the tree dance out, but the rest of the team, that's where the casualties are really ramping up. Abaddon will join the Mars along with the Tusk in the bin.
They did have...
Smoke themselves. Guagu on the front line. Xiaofu ready to jump. They're going to look to blow up the Abaddon. And the rest of Radiant, they're not revealing their positioning just yet. Oh, what a nightmare, though, from QYQX. And meanwhile, Fonte, a Wukong's, but he's not pairing this ultimate up with the arena, and it's just going to get evaporated. Double damage rune on Yukio. The perfect timing to have the amplification from the River Rune. 3 down, and now Yukio's waveform up. He actually tries to dodge the snowball instead, but you might just start to beat on some towers. They got a tier 2 top, but why not go for some tier 4s?
Yeah, this might be game. And by the way, that was a fight with DD Rune as well.
Dockers? Alright. Wow, he had a buyback. He could have rejoined, but they've had enough. Dockers taps out. Crocodile tap out. 2-0 victory for IG Vitality again.
Right. Trinkets.